What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today we are talking about 2024's Damsel, starring Millie Bobby Brown and her stepmother, Angela Bassett. She did the thing. I love Angela Bassett. She's not only gorgeous, she's incredibly talented, and she should have won that goddamn Oscar for Queen Ramonda in Wakanda Forever. But we're talking about Damsel today. So, Millie Bobby Brown in Damsel. I'm going to do a brief, kind of what the movie's about, but I'm not going to go too far into spoilers. This movie came out March 8th on Netflix, and it's not that bad. It's the damsel in distress gets saved by the knight in shining armor, but this story's not like that. This is the knight in shining armor just throws the damsel to the wind and just goes, hey, if you die, you die, my bad, my family's a piece of shit. And she's got to fight her way out of this pit in, almost like a dungeon almost, but just like in this mountain, in this just cavern, and they've just been throwing brides in to sacrifice to this creature, and this creature is a dragon. Which, of course, if you're a House of the Dragon or a Game of Thrones fans, you'll be into this. It's not the best movie. Its writing's not particularly great. Its pacing's not particularly great. But if you're also a Stranger Things fan, you're a Millie Bobby Brown fan, you'll stick around. But Millie and her sister show up at this place, and they're like astounded by how beautiful this castle is and how much they have, and it's only a few people living on this huge place, and it's all green and beautiful, and where they're from is like desolate and they're barely surviving. So she's like doing this to help her family, thinking that she's marrying into a royal family and this family will help them save their land. But what the real thing is that she's supposed to get married or whatever, and the wedding's on this day, and they're supposed to give 3 brides of their blood, right? So this royal family brings 3 brides in. They do this little thing, they cut the hand, they morph the blood of the royal with the blood of this peasant poor girl that they just plucked out of nowhere, and then they just throw her into this pit, and these 3 girls either have to fight for their life, and 99.9% of them die and don't make it out, and the dragon keeps going on with its day. But the whole thing is like just stupid because the dragon gets tricked by these people, and I don't know, it's good but it's bad, but Millie Bobby Brown does a lot of screaming, and she realizes she's trapped down here, and she slowly just sheds this corset and this tight outfit of royalty, and she ends up having to go and fight this goddamn dragon because this dragon's a piece of shit, but it's also a woman and it talks, so like it keeps like talking to her, and did I hurt you, little bird? L-O-T. And and her father comes back for her. Her father originally, sold her to the bad queen, and it kind of knew what was going to happen, but he got more gold than he'd ever seen in his entire life, and it was going to help save his people, but he had to give up what he loved most, which was his daughter, and he couldn't do it. So he comes back, goes down to the dragon pit, tries to save her. Her father was also the bad guy, the Russian guy that ran the Red Room in Black Widow for Natasha Romanoff in Scarlett Johansson's movie. But he apparently hated that movie, so I don't know. He hated the reshoots of it. I don't know, that's Marvel for you. But he comes down, unfortunately he doesn't make a great decision because he has to fight a goddamn dragon, and the dragon's pissed because the dragon has killed 2 of the female sacrifices, and this Millie Bobby Brown's character is supposed to be the 3rd and the final, but she's fighting back, so she's done her thing, but she also kind of saves the dragon after killing it and wounding it and stabbing it in the eye and stabbing it in the mouth, and then uses itself against itself. It blows fire, but its fire is almost like lava. Blows it, and it kind of comes back at her and starts to melt her, and she's like, finish it, and she heals her and goes, no, I won't be told what to do anymore. And then her and the dragon team up. The dragon burns down the family, and she walks out like this badass warrior damsel queen, and they burn down the bad people, and then they hop on a boat and go home, and she's like standing on the boat, and she looks left, and the dragon's flying with her. It's a cute movie, it's decent time. I if I'm being honest, I was building Lego sets through Wonka and Damsel, but I still enjoyed both movies nonetheless. But was I paying 100% attention? maybe not, but still good enough for a 2.5 out of 5 stars, about a 5 out of 10. Millie Bobby Brown's pretty good. Angela Bassett's still doing the thing, and she's fantastic as always. But yeah, just not too much going on in this, and it's a lot of just Millie Bobby Brown stumbling through dark, cavernous caves and hoping that a dragon doesn't come and eat her out of nowhere. I don't know, it's still pretty good, but not my favorite movie I've seen recently. So stay tuned, we got more movie reviews coming your way, and some more things to talk about this week. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.